What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Ladies and gentlemen,
NonStop.
NonStop.
And now
if you really want to know, when you take it off.
Ever since I found out how his back felt, I never removed my hands until now. So look, here's what I will say: you are now
Loki.
tuned into NonStop
Podcast.
To the right of me, I got Mr. Jason.
This is Jason. This is Jason. Jason.
We're all various Jason.
Multiverse of madness.
And now we and now we are tuned into this last episode of Loki season 1.
Chime the Loki music.
6. Let's get it, man. Let's get straight into it, dude. This episode was spectacular, spectacular, man.
Aesthetically. Nah, the show was trash just because Mobius did not get to ride his jet ski.
First things first, there's still a season dose, man. And in season 2, it's gonna start off.
Season 2, they stamped it. You seen the end? Yeah.
That's gonna be the intro for season 2. Woo!
Welcome
to Jackass.
So he gonna be on the hat cricket.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Nah. Now it's cricket. Look. It's the shadows that make it look cricket.
All right, never mind. We're gonna rock with it, bro.
It's the shadows that make it look cricket. That's what I took my note, bro. This should be annoying me.
Here's how we gonna get this puppy.
So we got the big reveal.
The big we got He Who Remains. Is that what you're talking about, bro?
He Who Remains. He was number one.
What was his name? Like his real name? Like He Who Remains is like that version of him. That's how I perceive it.
He's a very
Kang.
Nathaniel
Richards.
Oh, that's the character's name, Nathaniel Richards.
That's Kang's own. Kang.
So also that means we get Fantastic Four.
So question.
Because he's Ash Reed's son, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's a descendant of Reed, but not his son.
Like, he's from a distant future.
Yes. So so what we saying is this Kang killed all of the other Kangs. Because he's the boss master in this, you know what I'm saying? In this whole like universe type shit.
This variant, which
So
is He Who Remains. This variant is He Who Remains.
He who remains, which means he done messed around and killed everybody else before him. So now he's restarting this loop.
Then he got tired.
He got bored,
Like, let me just see what we could do to just not do this.
Yeah. Because I did this for a million years and now I'm trying to see some new shit. See, I already wrote everything that's about to happen, so I know these two Lokis are about to betray themselves. That's why I put this. I let this happen. I let them get into my crib. You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
he didn't write what happened. He already lived through it.
To be honest, I think what may have happened is after he stopped the writing, I feel like another Kang started writing. Think about that. And that's why when Loki returned to the TVA, it was like the way it was.
No, the thing
and Mobius didn't know.
That's weird. The TVA happens outside of time and space.
Right.
Yeah.
So anything that happens doesn't really affect what happens at the TVA. It shouldn't. Like not like if I go and kill you in 1998, you're not gonna be here now.
It kind of did though, cause did you see the end? Cause then it showed
Damn, why he gonna kill me in 1998?
That Kang was on on the pillar at the TVA.
Oh, baby.
That's what I'm saying. It changed like it.
Yeah.
Another Kang went from like another future came and he took over the I don't know, man. That's weird.
It's because all the branches in the time, so I don't know. That's weird because it's still supposed to be outside of time, but that.
Like, is Sylvie dead, or is that another dimensions TVA?
So look,
hey, somebody presented to me. She basically the new Star Lord. Cause remember Star Lord fucked up in Endgame. And now she fucked up and stuff.
Yeah.
So hell bent on getting out of the game.
Yeah, so all right, so what everybody said is truthful, right? So okay. Loki goes back. Sylvie pushes him through the teleporter thing. He goes back and now the whole reality in there changed. Right. Off rip. Like off the glizzy, you know what I'm saying? So
well, the branches was already starting before she even started.
Yeah, but the branches don't go inside the TVA. That's like some outside made shit.
Yeah.
So who the hell already switched shit around inside?
All right, TVA happens out of time and space. What if so many branches happen there's multiple
TVAs.
there's multiple TVAs.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, that might be the
Or
case.
at least each. You see how big the TVA was?
Yeah.
Like each one of them little like bubbles almost is like
Another one.
yeah. Like so in this one they got all these variants and it's basically almost the same one. You go to another one, it's essentially the same thing in each bubble. It's just almost like another reality of the same. If that makes sense, just another extra.
So then there's
Not
more
reality,
Kangs.
Yeah.
That would be
More Kangs, more Mobiuses, more Renslayers, probably.
He did say it was gonna be like hundreds and a lot of him, like if they was to kill
Yeah.
him. You know, she stuck him.
I'd say what Sylvie did that.
out of hate.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it was just what she had to do because she was taken by the TVA when she was like a little kid.
But she
So her whole life was literally been running from the TVA,
Yeah.
trying not to die. So it's like,
Yeah.
there's no other like there was she wasn't gonna flip, you know.
She had her life stolen from
And Loki, he had lived his life, you know. He'd seen shit, and he actually found out how it ends for him, and how it ends for like the other Lokis. So he kind of had like more of a bigger picture look, while Sylvie was like, you know, she was hellbent on getting revenge because they took her life away from her basically.
Yeah.
So
she stuck to what she said she was gonna do.
Yeah.
She did
yeah,
it. Loki didn't want to.
Because she was stubborn and she doesn't trust anyone. All right.
He said-
So she wasn't trusting Loki from the very jump. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
She's-
yeah.
that's just
They-
in the
they-
nature, bro.
They said she doesn't trust anyone, and Loki is not to be trusted.
When Loki was when the main character
That's
Loki
it.
when he was trying to talk up Sylvie to the other Lokis when they were in the underground chamber.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, what makes her so different than all the other like Lokis? And he the main thing he said, Lokis, all Lokis want to take over the TVA. She doesn't want to take over. She just wants to destroy it. She wants to burn it down.
Well, she all action.
And that's what ended up happening. What he said.
Loki be talking kind of sometimes. She straight action. She gonna get right to it. How about that bullshit? What is going on?
But yeah, she
She
did her thing, bro.
I was gonna say guns hot.
Nah,
It's gonna be
Knives hot.
Knives cutting.
dang. Season 2 is gonna be like a
shot.
clusterfuck with all those timelines.
She was like, I want to sleep with Eli. Now Eli got it.
Wait, what? He got the
You got
branch.
it now?
Got the yum.
He got. Do you guys think we'll see Sylvie and Mobius working together? Because I would say they're on the side, and B-15,
Wow.
they're on the side that they want to destroy or get rid of the TVA, right? Like the original version of Mobius and B-15, my bad. And then on the other side, you have Loki and who's it? Ravonna, who Loki he didn't know at first, but after finding out all that info from He Who Remains, he's like, yeah, like the TVA is like it's a needed evil to keep order. Yeah. So you think we'll see those two like go at it in season 2 or? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking you have those two going at it, like those two groups.
We don't even know if they still exist though.
That is true.
If that version of Mobius still exists.
I think so though, cause there's like so many branches now. Like it.
After the end, was that at the end the same Renslayer Mobius, or was that a
No.
different one? 'Cause
No, I
was
think-
like,
I think it's different because you saw those branches that were created.
yeah, that's what I'm
There's
like,
probably branches of the
I
TVA,
feel
like we said
it's-
earlier.
yeah.
There's probably branches of the TVA.
That's why I was confused. So, how would that still affect the TVA if they outside of time? Because then we seen
Yeah.
Kang was actually on the pillars. Now I don't know if he was before it.
So
I think they're outside of time and space, but now there's other TVAs who are also outside of time and space.
Because all the branches probably yeah. So yeah, damn.
What about that weird statue that was just broken on the floor when they first walked into the castle? What was that?
Oh yeah,
I'm
that
trying to figure out what that was.
that made it seem like somebody had been there before. Maybe it was He Who Remains when he got like that's how he got there. You know?
Remember they said all this happened before, so it's a loop. Also, y'all think like he said he was gonna be back on the throne even after she stabbed him. So it's like even if she did kill him, we just go run back in this.
Yeah.
movie. So do y'all think after all of this, do you think we gonna still see him again? Like
I
back
would
on it?
definitely.
The same one.
That'd be a different version. I
Like a
think.
different, yeah,
Like
but
a different-
I think we'll see the real Kane.
because I was like, that would be
I think we'll.
crazy
I think we'll
if
see
they
like the
did
real
that.
Kane
Well, we gonna see. I
from
think the
from
real Kane
from like
is,
the
Ant-Man and the
multi.
Wasp.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah.
But,
Quantum City.
I want to see if they gonna do like we gonna get almost like another He Remains or like Immortus or something like that.
I think this was Immortus because his outfit
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
It
what it
was
reminded
Immortus,
me of.
yeah.
Yeah,
it resembles
but
Immortus.
also
Like,
it looked like the He Remains outfits, kind of, except his like a little more honestly.
Yeah, they take their
They
liberty.
probably just combine He Remains and Immortus.
What-
They all-
when does not Loki, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness release?
Next year,
What time? Before or after season 2 of Loki?
before, because season 2 of Loki's gonna start next year filming.
Yeah. So, which is Loki like from now? Is he the one that's gonna show up in Multiverse of Madness? Because he's already signed to do that movie. Like he'll make a cameo. Loki.
Is there still
I feel
Yeah.
like he should be.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
I-
all the variants. I feel like
I think they'll keep Loki. Yeah, Loki.
We just gonna see all kind of.
Or I
this
mean,
time around, he's actually trying
I'm
to
saying-
work towards good.
With this,
Like Tom
with the
Hiddleston.
events in this in the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness,
Yeah.
but those events happen before the events of Loki season 2.
oh, that's a good
That's
question.
from
Yeah, that
I don't
actually
know.
that's.
I think so because I feel like Doctor
Well-
Strange is confirmed, but Loki season 2 isn't right.
I think it'd be
For
simul.
what time?
Yeah.
I think it'll be
No,
simultaneously.
and they said Loki is gonna come out in that movie. Him and Scarlet Witch.
I think it'll be simultaneously because I feel like what would happen is Doctor Strange will like start seeing, or like everyone will start seeing all these crazy stuff like in the multiverse happening, and they'll become aware of what's happened, and they'll have to try to. But yeah, it'll be good. It's a good question.
I mean,
Like, will they?
Also, the other thing, I have a prediction that each movie we're gonna have a version of Kang as a villain.
Yeah.
I feel like that too. I feel like he's gonna be like omnipresent.
Yeah, he's gonna play a wolf, not Kane, but like
Different
this whole idea of the multiverse is gonna be a big factor in going forward for Marvel.
Because
in
if
this
it's
phase.
if it's a so yeah,
Secret Wars?
even like that. So
Later
are
on, yeah.
are the heroes spread out between different multiverses or some shit, or are they all in the same universe?
I think they're
Going-
So I think all the universes go like collide together with Scarlet Witch trying to find her family. Somehow.
yeah, I think yeah.
Because if it's spread out between more universes or multiverses, then you have
alterations.
more
Yeah,
Kangs and shit.
Yeah, more
Oh.
Kangs.
But
and you're gonna have more
you
heroes
see
too.
how you see how
Yeah,
the
that's
timeline.
what-
You see how the timeline is like
Yeah,
fucking
man.
dispersed. Like it's all across.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
feel like everything is combined now. Like
Mhm.
everything. Like
Yeah.
It's flat.
We're gonna see a variety. We're gonna see like a fat Iron Man, like a I don't know, like
Y'all
a.
see
Yo,
that,
so-
that concept? My bad.
No, no.
I was gonna say it was like a concept a couple years ago. It was supposed to be for the Infinity War, but it was Iron Man in the and he was dressed like Doctor Strange, so he was the new Sorcerer Supreme, and then Doctor Strange was Iron Man.
I think
So I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe we might get to see that.
And
in
what
the
if?
multiverse.
What
we might get that in. What if?
So they.
What if?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just-
It's like
The
they kinda
only
put
way-
that in- they implemented that in there, but
The only-
what if-
The only way
like all
for
the different
the characters to
timelines.
even meet each other is to go through that portal, or to travel through time. Like
I'm not. They're gonna come up with something
To go to-
where
well,
the universe to clash.
Yeah, 'cause- no, because
Some
they
type
do
of
it now.
alliance
They
or
do it
something.
in the fucking TVA. They do
Yeah, TBA. They go through different timelines.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. So like, in order to even have 3 Spider-Mans in the same room, you gotta have some shit like that happen, right? Either you
Well,
go
or,
to
or you have the multiverse
I
ripping
don't think
apart.
Yeah,
no?
that's what I'm saying.
different time
I think that's what they
multiple-
do.
Does that still count as time? It's just different points in time.
Wait, I don't know.
What?
No, it's different universes.
Branches,
It's
yeah.
different
Parallel universe, yeah.
yeah, it's like a parallel.
Oh, yeah.
All happening on top of each other.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, that's what
But what's it
I'm
called?
sure.
Oh, I just like thought right now, like if you think about it, like in the background, what's going on is, so in WandaVision and Loki, you have that kind of relates to the multiverse of madness, because you're gonna have Wanda, she's gonna play a big role in that,
Me-
and you're gonna have the TVA and Loki and all the stuff and King.
I know, but the main MCU timeline or universe is the one we've been watching so far, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So now alternate realities are being created, but how are they going to overlap? How are we going to get them into our?
That's
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm saying.
crazy.
So
That's
the
gonna have to be
TVA
solved.
had they door
I think
shit.
it's because
Still-
his branches just going off. So at some point, the branches, I guess they cross paths or something like that, and that's how.
So
That's what
if
they
branches
were.
cross path, then what the fuck? You're gonna have a lot of the same people showing up
Yeah,
in one
just
world.
at
Do
that
different
cross point.
versions.
Yeah, they just go.
And-
It's
But-
important to mention too that Wanda, she's a Nexus being,
Nexus being,
so
yeah.
she's just gonna be her.
And remember, you're supposed to have
That's
one
crazy.
Nexus being per universe.
Bro,
That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be one Nexus being per universe.
Like one
Otherwise, it falls apart or some shit like
one person that only exists in that universe and no other universe.
that. One Nexus. No,
In
they
the other universes, she's gonna be
no, they
just
always
like the same.
they always exist in all universe. They're the same in all.
While everybody else is like different.
Yeah,
but
they're
they,
always
but they
the
come from
same.
only one. They come from one, right?
Yeah,
And she's the only Nexus in the MCU, basically.
they're all that's.
Like in our
There's
universe.
others, but
What a
I think Loki's supposed to be a Nexus being too. I think
no,
they said.
because if he was a Nexus being, he wouldn't have
Yeah.
two
It'll be-
different versions.
But I
of
think
him.
they said. I thought I
Um,
heard he was supposed to.
what's it called?
All right, how did these events in Loki affect the original MCU universe? Did it affect it?
Yeah,
I think-
because the time y'all see Rick and Morty, their timeline is sent all to hell.
Well, doesn't Doctor Strange not have the time stone anymore?
No,
He
they
don't
all
have
got destroyed in our timeline in our MCU. Like
Remember
the timeline going to shit.
TVA got
the timeline going to hell.
They're gonna get them all back, going back into the world. It's
But,
very much.
just as well, because you got with WandaVision, you see how they set it up with that. Like she's already exploring the multiverse and
Yeah.
shit. And then you got Loki, that shit just set it the fuck off. Like everything gets meshed and fucked.
Their timeline is
Yeah, I have no idea how they're gonna solve this because there's gonna be hella like
Doctor Strange
disorders.
got-
But then the only way to solve it that we know is
Secret
the
Wars.
strict, like the strict the fort. What is it called?
Okay,
What do you call
but
it?
hold on, hold on.
Secret Wars, like all the heroes
No,
are
King-
gonna be fighting for their universe to be like the main one.
Is that
Nah,
gonna be a
Secret
show?
Wars
Yep.
with the scrolls.
But wait,
That's-
didn't
Mhm.
Ant-Man already did some shit with the quantum reality
Yeah.
and physics and shit. So he already been, you know,
been there,
he already
done that.
knew what
And then
time
get-
it was. And then Spider-Man already been there too in the motherfucking animated shit. When they
What?
brought in the
That's
piggy,
canon.
Spider-Man has the what they call it?
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man.
The
Spideyverse.
the Spider-Verse, right?
Spidey-
what's it
Spideyverse.
called?
Yeah,
With
Spideyverse.
Madam Web and all them?
So
All the
I guess
So the universe,
Spider-Verse,
the
yeah.
universe shit already. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so maybe that's how they bring in the new characters too.
Mhm.
Maybe it's not the same shit.
The
It's not
X-Men?
like a portal, just
Reed
portal
Richards.
pops up. and
Imagine,
you
yeah,
just walk
they
through.
could be in the X-Men like that.
You
Easily.
could bring in anybody through whichever way, like through whichever means. Like they could
X-Men.
have the motherfucking the
Fantastic
smart
Four.
dude, Fantastic Four guy,
Reed Richards,
Reed Richards. They could have him
Doctor Doom.
fucking do some collider shit where his universe gets introduced to the canon world.
I think they're
whatever the
gonna.
And if they bring in X-Men.
All right, this is outside of the MCU, but it's DC. The DC TV show universe. They had different universes. They had a universe with Supergirl, a universe with Flash, all of that. And then they had like a big crossover event where there was like a Kang type creature. I don't know his name. That he was writing shit and like he was messing with all their realities.
Mhm.
They all the heroes from different universes helped like
to
banded
the outer
them.
world.
They
Yeah.
got together.
they
Talk about the Beyonder.
yeah, the Beyonder. They all like meshed together, like they all like teamed up from different realities to fight him.
I forgot
And-
what that's called. But I know what you're talking
Once they fought Chaos and some shit. Once they fought him and they defeated him,
Yeah.
they made all of them in one universe. So maybe that could happen with Kang. When they defeat him, and then like X-Men, Fantastic Four, they all get into the main.
Yeah, Marvel on some different shit though. Marvel on some articulating.
Mm-hmm.
They want to make sure everything goes to the T.
They right. Yeah, they
So-
right. They got hella writers.
They got us
boy.
at the edge of our seat.
They writing is gonna be a little bit
about. I
different
don't think
compared
it's
to
gonna be
just.
easy for them to like
They got a
get
spectrum.
Kang, because it's
Definitely.
like a time cop.
But they be.
Yeah,
You
and
can't
that
predict
goes back
shit,
to the
bro.
question. That goes back.
He's
That's what I'm.
Robinson.
That's,
Yeah.
That was my issue. But-
like 'cause
Supposedly,
he's like he
Thanos
will
is
remain
stronger than him.
How?
supposed to be like an old
He's a
man.
time guy.
I know, but
Big
in
guy.
like if you go like to rank, like if you look up a ranks or whatever on MC on Google, like strongest MC on Marvel villains, Thanos ranks
So
higher than him.
my thing is that Kane, he doesn't have no actual power, but he like time travel.
Okay, so here's how you answer this.
And
Look,
there's millions of him.
here's how you answer
All
this.
the time.
My dude, you've been to the end of time, so you know everything. Like you know all that shit.
I don't
And
know,
then you
bro.
have all those secret duper looby
think-
gangsta ass
You know
gadgets
what the fuck
to
is
your
gonna happen,
disposal.
and you got shit.
So
for
now,
it.
if you come back to right now where we at, and I try to punch you, you already seen this shit.
you already know. So you like, nigga, come on, bro.
So you moving, whoa. I think I seen that
That's
shit.
that's
Like-
well prepared.
That's why. That's why
well
he
prepared.
made it
That's
like
not powers.
Bruh.
He who
If somebody come into this room and sell me like $9 gajillion worth of shit that I know I can't fucking even afford, bruh, that nigga, he know the future, bruh. He's smart. I give him
he who
I
believes
give
he
him
knows
edge.
everything
I give him
knows
edge.
nothing.
But this
He's
dude
a
know
fool.
everything.
He's a fool.
Wait.
He's a fool.
The
And
man-
free will is a lie. That's it. That's all I
Teach
got
a man
to
to fish. It's for life.
That's all I gotta say,
the
folks.
man
Thank you.
that
He
knows
king
everything
the fish.
Thank
He
you for my
know where
TikTok.
all the fish is at.
he eats his fish
I don't like
and
it.
your
I like it
fish,
like that.
And
then
free
he goes
will
to
is a
another
lie.
Universe and take their
And
fish. Don't teach him
Fish
how
and
to
trap.
fish.
He knows the red
Well,
fish.
Exactly.
Don't teach King.
He teaches the king how to fish.
My thing, the correct question is
You teach
how the
Kane how to
hell
time travel, he take over your life.
how the hell did this man learn how to do this shit? That is my question.
He's the original him
Oh,
is from
well,
the 31st century.
Well, they had
No.
like this. They had the
No,
little.
no.
They had the little story, right?
He got into
Figured out how
Doctor
to
Doom's
control
lair.
a life. And then
Doctor Doom was the one that created time
And
travel.
gave him his guard cloud.
Like that's like the main storyline. He got his equipment from Doctor Doom.
What that brother said is smart too, though.
Hmm?
That man said he controlled a life.
Yeah,
So
he said-
that's the dude where you go
Oh,
die,
alive,
where it's time to
yeah,
go
the
die,
void.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he weaponized.
but he eats you. You
It
feel me?
said Kane
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah.
weaponized a life, and then he was able to go through and control like time and all that stuff. I
Yeah,
think
'cause
that's
he-
what he said.
Yeah, because all he would need was for Elias to eat it, you know.
Yeah, so
Isn't
then
he-
he
You
His-
can't beat him either.
his,
You can't beat a life, bro.
His domain
Only you
is
gotta, like,
Chronopolis.
What is it
You
called?
gotta find a way to
Yeah.
like.
what?
The
Uh,
mind.
Yeah.
His
Kane.
domain. That's his like spot.
What's the name of that?
Chronopolis is his spot.
That's crazy,
That's
man.
his crib.
Wait a minute. So dudes in the regular world, they don't die. They just go to a life, or do they just go straight to death or some shit?
Who?
In the regular
No.
universe of Marvel.
They ain't going
They
there.
die.
Hell, brother.
So
But
they just
they-
die. So the
even
only
hell
time
with
you go
hell.
see a life is when you in
You
the
get
TVA.
pruned. Is you get pruned.
Oh, brother, the
You gotta
fa-
edit that out.
the sky falling.
If you get
Now,
pruned,
King would have seen that.
if you get pruned, you go to a liar. If I shoot you in the chest,
That's
you
my
die.
Dead.
So that means.
Why I always gotta do
So-
use
so
you?
then-
and
so
shit?
then
What about that?
So then, damn, your skin's soft. So then, how the hell did So then, how the hell?
Soft.
I said it's soft. It's getting soft. I was touching it. I was understanding why.
Soft too, bro.
Anyway, so then my question was, how did this man get to life? Who pruned him?
Who and who?
Kane, man.
No,
Nah,
Nah, wait. No, no.
nah.
I think what happened. Wait, no, he randomly
okay, look,
found a
look,
life.
he got Elias. Elias wanted to kill him.
He made him a
Elias
How
was the
did he
enemy.
get to a life?
Elias came to him and tried to
No,
kill him.
no, wait. Elias was created. Didn't he say it in the story? Elias
Yeah,
was
he
created
said
after
Elias was created
all
and
the
he-
because
all the tears I think in the universe or some collided.
like
or
all the
something
people were like
that.
fighting
and then
and
he
stuff.
learned
Yeah.
how to like control and weaponize that.
Yeah, it was created
Elias
after.
tried
Yeah.
to
Turn him into
devour
a
one
pet.
of
Got
his
time,
dimensions.
yeah.
Is it dimensions or time?
Yeah, something like
It was a
that.
result of like all the interdimensional travel,
Yeah,
I believe.
And so you can't kill a person when they're outside of time. So the only way to kill them is to prune them, right?
well, pruning them sends them outside.
Well, no, I think the thing about
If they
pruning.
die
already
outside of
They're already
time, they
outside.
dead for real.
The
No,
thing,
that's what I'm saying. So they already died outside of time because you are in the TVA.
Elias?
No, but
Galactus.
that's not dying though. Pruning is not dying. You're just
I
sending.
think
The-
Galactus
the-
might
no,
be
the
next.
reason
Die.
the reason they prune is to delete
That's all
to
In the
delete them.
Fantastic Four movie, they did that smoke creature wrong. Marvel and the MCU did it right with a life.
Well, Galactus isn't supposed to be a smoke.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they turned him into a smoke
there's-
creature.
Like pruning, because what they do is they prune the timeline, right?
Yeah.
But you can't just delete a timeline, right? Like you can't just like, oh, like you gotta send it to the void, and then Goliath is the one who like kills off the timeline.
What happens to, let's say you prune the whole universe with the little bomb?
Yeah.
What happens to the heroes in that universe?
They can send their life
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
void. You send
And-
the life,
yeah.
you die for real. Because that's why I remember. That's why they
But
was
they,
running
but,
from
but they're
Leviathan in
just
the
yeah, but
void.
they're just like
Because you die for real.
variants. Like the whole universe is variant.
You die for real there.
But they're so alive in like the main. They die in that one.
Yeah. Well, they've been removed from their timeline, but technically, the branch person
Oh, Loki. Wait,
still doing
Loki.
Old Loki was strong.
And we still didn't find out why Sylvie was
beat.
what was Sylvie's Nexus event.
She was gonna be good.
She was a girl.
She was gonna be good.
I mean, they
was
never
like, we
confirmed
can't
it.
have that.
Oh, she was gonna be
Hey.
good. Oh yeah, she was. I
She was
mean,
gonna be good. She remember how she liked the Valkyries. That was what she was like a fan of them. So.
yeah, because what did they say about Loki's? They're only.
But she
They're
was
supposed
also a
to- they're
girl.
supposed to cause chaos to make other people
She was
good.
she was
Oh,
on
Or
the
to
girl,
make
but
good
then
people
again,
step up or cause
Oh
healing.
yeah.
but then again,
So he's
What
basically
do you-
only he's
But then again,
basically
those-
just to make people
those
the best
crocodiles.
version.
What
of
was the
themselves.
alligator's Nexus event?
it was
Remember,
a
he
crocodile.
ate, he ate the
the
wrong
neighbor's cat?
Yeah, he ate the wrong cat, the wrong neighbor's cat.
Wait a minute, so it was okay for them to have a alligator Loki? That was
There was
okay?
a
That
there was
alright?
a frog Thor.
Frog was trying to get the hammer.
Frog.
The frog
Or is it
Thor
frog?
was created by Loki. Loki turned him into a frog in that universe. He wasn't born a frog.
What's his name again? Throg?
Frog.
I think so. Well, any last thoughts on the season finale?
Major cliffhanger. I don't like it.
Well, no, I wouldn't say major cliffhanger. I mean, it's just they just extend like it's just
No,
like a
it's good.
story, you know,
It was
Like,
good.
I
but it
was
like-
technically right. We got Kane,
because they
even though it's, he remains was the version.
cliffhanger. It would have been if they just left it them two there, and Kane like, and they didn't decide, you know. If a cliffhanger would have been, I feel like if they left Sylvie and Loki there with Kane and they just didn't decide.
Cliffhanger would have been they
No, it's a
showed you.
cliffhanger because we don't know what happened. Is that like an alternate TVA? Like, are there multiple TVAs? Is Mobius still alive? What if Mobius just got erased and it's a new old like? It's a,
No, he didn't. He's
I
still
mean, I
alive.
feel like
'cause
they
remember
created
he went back
stories.
to the TVA and then Riss let her.
No, but how do we know that Mobius still exists though?
She let him go?
They got a whole bunch of
Remember she went
writings
through the
sleeping away right now.
She went through the
Yeah.
That's how you
the,
know.
the portal to somewhere else. But he stayed there. He thought she was gonna prune him after.
This good?
I think
She
this
took
will be
his
good.
space.
Nope.
No, I know he
Talking a lot
they
about
left Renslayer left him alive, but now when Loki went back and tried to talk to him, it was another Mobius.
That's what I think. It's just we just didn't get to that point yet. I think it's still versions of Mobius. They just didn't know because they were in their little.
Yeah. I hope that's what it is.
All right, y'all. This has been another episode, or this has been the last episode of the Loki series, the series over the season finale. We'll be back for season 2. Season 2, probably like 2022. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what y'all think. What's gonna happen season 2? I don't know. What's gonna happen? What if? I don't know. But maybe you know. Maybe he know. I do know.
Maybe she knows.
Oh yeah, maybe she.